I'm continuing with my parenting notes. So this is a chart where you're supposed to rate your whether you're doing an excellent job, which is a 5, and have really good parenting skills in various aspects of it. So versus 1 where you need a lot of improvement. So 3 is halfway, having adequate. So obviously the goal is to have really good skills. There's various specific skills within parenting, attachment, having unconditional love, valuing important bonds. Then 2, empathy is helping meet basic needs by inquiring, asking, and understanding. So empathy. Then nurturing is finding time for accomplishing what needs to be done and caring for self and loved ones. Gentleness is touching, holding, interacting, and compassion. Discipline is using techniques of discipline and guidance that are positive and teach rather than just command, laying foundation for future for kids, learning right from wrong, and learning important values. And then next is expressing feelings. So recognizing, expressing feelings, offering help, being open and communicative effectively. Then last is expectations, having appropriate and realistic demands and goals, seeking improvement and progress, asking for help and offering help when needed, trying to achieve goals, not giving up, being motivated and optimistic. So those are the various skills: attachment, empathy, nurturing, gentleness, discipline, expressing feelings, and expectations. In summary, encourage change when appropriate if meant for improvement. Appreciate each person, most importantly yourself as a unique individual with unique combinations of abilities and behaviors. Have a high sense of self-worth, respect to self and everyone around. Develop and maintain this um, high sense of self-worth and self-esteem. Be proactive and responsive and not thinking in an inferior way. Having goals, accomplishing them, having higher self worth, rewarding yourself, having a spirit of giving, giving to self and others, not being lonely and sad, appreciating in positive way. So, so if you're alone, this must be a positive rather than a negative way where you're forced into it. Um, so being who you are, being self accepting, continuing on a path of personal improvement and change, not being overly critical, prejudging without understanding the situation, avoiding being too highly idealistic, which can wound relationships or break families apart and hurt others and eventually your own self esteem. Um,
200? You didn't give us all that.
okay, so continuing, not hurting others, having by having unrealistically idealistic expectations. When disciplining, examine patterns and try to figure out their causes. Um, find patterns that are healthy and enhancing. Use this in a positive practice. Recognize, let kids know what they are doing good, providing them affirmations for their successes. Use words like thank you, good job, I appreciate it, not minimizing a job well done or for good effort. Teach children to do the same, to appreciate all the positivity in their lives. Give praise expressively and specifically. Explain uh, where, what, so point out how you are impressed by various achievements. Um, give credit, do credit, This increases individuals' confidence and esteem, causing them to be happy, to repeat the good things in the future, that they recognize and understand what is right and why, give hugs, kisses, etc. So, give children appropriate tasks or activities enhancing their productiveness, learning, and their self esteem, motivating them to think, to be active, explaining correct behavior, enhancing their life, leading them in the right direction. When kids make mistakes, explain to them and help them understand exactly which part of their behavior or action requires working on. Uh, their feelings um, and their decisions and their behavior will change as a result, and problems will be avoided. Um, Try not to dwell too much on problems, except in the way that they may affect you. Speak up if you're being put down or harassed by others inappropriately. This is not good, should not continue if it hurts feelings or lowers self esteem or morale. Um, know that gossip is not a good thing. It may lead to misunderstandings if not fully understanding a situation. Always try to get a second opinion. Confirm information, get background information, fill in blanks, get unanswered questions, find out how information affects you directly, or maybe the situation or the truth is completely different from what you thought originally or expected at first. So, get increased information, and the viewpoint may change, and increased comprehension can result instead of guessing and possibly making a mistake, um, or misjudging. So, trying to aim for increased understanding and less misjudgment, not spreading wrong things that can be harmful to others, not hearing negative descriptions and behaviors of others, and being enlightened and knowing every detail, having evidence to back things up, understanding the entire picture and situation instead of part or half of it, or being from a single point of view. This may lead to more confusion if continued. So, improve your and others' self image by increased understanding, raising self esteem, and being less selfish. So, this is saying not to just worry about your own selfish interests and being overly critical. So, down the road, this can build enemies out of friends, and even though you may need their help. So, instead, try to build a path to positivity, leading to prospering and mutual respect. Over time, self esteem will increase and be strengthened with patience and forgiveness. Loved ones will generally feel better about one another and have better attitudes, and try to improve their lives. Be a role model, set high standards for healthy behavior, instill positive values and good sense of self image and self value. Being independent, not just always relying on others for approval. Avoid external stressors which can bring you down and make you sad. Pinpoint why you feel certain ways. Find causes. So, have the aim to fix problems and look for solutions, find causes, give advice, learn as well, um, and improve your situation. The next section is how to find the cycle, or reasons for a cycle of situations to thoughts to behaviors to feelings. This is called the ABCDE model. So A is activating event, B is beliefs, C is consequences, D is disputations, and E is effectiveness. So we're gonna talk about this in the next part. Thank you. This is Facebook Yozal.